So, what are earnings, right? That's the big question. Everyone's always talking about earnings. Why are earnings important? What are they? How do you read an earnings report? I'm going to go over all that in this video, and I'm going to try to keep it really brief because I feel like these tutorial videos are super important, but the longer I ramble on, the less likely you are to pay attention or stay tuned and keep paying attention. So, earnings are super important because earnings tell us not only where a company has been, but where we project that the company will be able to go. If you're day trading, you really don't care about earnings. What you care about are what we call intraday spikes. You're paying attention to the short term, that stock, that day. You're looking for breakouts, you're looking for movement, you're looking for sell offs. You don't necessarily care too much about earnings. But if you're an investor, if you're buying a stock for the long term, where your plan is to hold it for a very long time, where you're going to be reinvesting dividends and that kind of thing, before you buy stock in a company, you want to make sure that their earnings are in check. It's super important. You wouldn't like you wouldn't buy stock in a company that had decreasing earnings and mounting debt, right? The whole goal is a little bit of debt is good because it shows that the company is spending some money. You have to spend money to make money, blah blah. But debt that increases massively quarter by quarter or year over year is bad. Revenue that is either flat or goes down is bad. All of these things are important when it comes to making a decision as to whether you want to buy a stock long term or not. So, how do you read the earnings? First of all, earnings come out 4 times a year. You can find the earnings report or when the earnings dates will be posted right over here on your events page. It's going to show you right here. Quarter 4 of Apple earnings were on October 30th, and then you scroll down a little bit. Earnings release, earnings release. Earnings come out 4 times a year. On average, some companies post monthly earnings, but for the most part, it's 4 times a year. If you click up here on the top of the homepage, right, we're on Apple, and I'm going to be going over Apple's. If you click on earnings, it's not going to actually take you to the earnings reports. It's just going to take you to this graph that shows you how they've done, how they plan to do in the future, blah, blah, blah. We don't really care about that. What we care about are the fundamentals. You hear people say, like, are the fundamentals of the company strong? This is where you look for that. There are 3 things right here on the homepage that are super important: balance sheet, income statements, and cash flow. So let's click on balance sheet. That's the sign for clicking on balance sheet. You can break it down by quarter or annually. I prefer annually when I'm looking at the largeness of a company to see how they've done over the period of a year. I want to see the big numbers all up at front. So here we are. We're on Apple's balance sheet. That's how much money they have. It's how much their assets are worth, right? Including buildings, land and improvement, machinery and equipment, all that sort of stuff. It shows you their assets, it shows you their liabilities, and here it shows you their debt. We're starting back in 2015 all the way up to today, 2019. You can see Apple has about 64 million in debt in 2015, 87 million in debt, 115. So their debt is kind of growing. Is that a concern for Apple though? No, it is not. Why? Because their company, their market cap, which is how much the company is worth if they just gave up everything today, is over $1 trillion. So 100 million to Apple is basically nothing. So it's not really a concern that they have some debt. That's the most important thing, right? When you're looking at earnings, there's just a few things you really want to focus on. Debt is one of them, and you can find that, right here. This is all kind of fun stuff to go over and just get an idea of how the company is doing, if they have some cash, whatever. But the most important is debt and revenues. Now we're going to click on the income statement, and that's going to show us their overall year-over-year revenue. It's important to see that this number is, if not every single year going up, that it's gradually over the course of several years going up. And you can see here, there were some hiccups, right? 233 million, and then only 215 million losers, then 229, then 265, now $260 million in revenue in 1 year. That's pretty good, right? Like if I got $260 million a year in revenue, I would not be complaining. It shows you some other stuff, right? How much it costs to run the business. If you're really interested in this financial stuff, if you're like a super big nerd, you can go through and you can read all these things and see what they pay and how much they make and all their income and all these things. But like I said, there are really three big things: debt, revenue, and cash flow. Cash flow is important for a couple of reasons. One, if a company pays a dividend, they're usually using their cash flow to pay that dividend. Two, you want to make sure that a company has ample reserves, right? You call it a rainy day fund, so do these companies. It's important to have these rainy day funds in case something really bad happens. If there's an economic downturn, if there's a war, if there's some massive scandal with the company, or like Boeing, the planes keep crashing and people keep dying. Maybe people are going about flying on a Boeing airplane. It's good to have those cash reserves to say we can ride out the storm and we can be okay. What you want to see is cash flow increasing year over year, or just not going away. So here we can see total cash from operations. That's their cash flow. This is how much money Apple has in the bank. It's actually gone down a little bit. It was 81 million, now it's 69. Why do you think that their cash flow has gone down? Probably because they're spending, right? They're doing all these new phones. They're doing this new Apple network. They're probably trying to acquire some big shows to their network and things like that. So that's basically how you read an earnings report. It's all right here under the fundamentals. I know it's a mindfuck when you see earnings on the screen and you think, well, I'm going to click on earnings. It's not actually there. It's one page over on fundamentals. And that's basically how you read an earnings report. Like I said, they come out 4 times a year, and they're important things to look at. I think that pretty much covers the important stuff. Maybe a little later on, I'll do a more in-depth video if there's demand for it. If not, you know the basics now. I hope this video helped. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments below, and have a nice day.